Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. This feels good. No restrictions, no requirements, no plan. Just time to do some crawling. And it is time for me to decide what that crawling will entail for today. Obviously all the options are open. I could easily go with one of my classics, but since this is not any pressure situation at all or any reason why I should have to, kind of free to make a new choice, old choice, try something fancy, see what comes of it. So what's it gonna be today? What does the ether tell me? Something new, something old. Let's try something old, but not too old. I want to try an archer. I've already managed to do really well with them, so that's actually not new. Huh, that's true. Between all my hunter experiments, I did a lot of it. But, let's see, what other alternatives could there be? Go with something classic. That's certainly a possibility. Um, no. No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the demon spawn and a melee specialist of some sort. He's welcome to use whatever variety of melee he wishes, but he is meant to be a melee fighter with self-boosting magic abilities, possibly. Except the Book of War Chance sucks balls, in my opinion, so not maybe the Book of... What does a warper get? Weapon of their choice, blinking scroll, spatial translocations. That sounds promising. Let's see how that works out for me. What weapon choices would favor me, if any? I assume none of them. -1 to everything? No, that's armor, dodging, stabbing, stealth. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much across the board, minus aptitudes. So it doesn't matter. So go with whatever the best early weapon would be, and that's gonna be stabber or polearm. What is your name today? I didn't think of that. We'll call me Blackheart. Blackheart the demon spawn. Okay. Wow. So they split my experience across 7 different schools. That's a recipe for poor start. Let us focus a little bit. My initial ability is apportation. That is meaningless to me. My second ability is blink. That is life-saving. And everything else here is not very useful. So we'll just learn blink and be done with it. That means no need to train translocation just now. No need to train spellcasting just now. Fighting is good. Polearms are good. Classic melee specialist. Let's move on. Also, I need to fix my character dolls in the wrong mode. I want to show me whatever is equipped. Alright, into the fray. And obviously this is not a character concept I've thought out very much, but demon spawn tend to be fun to play because of the random mutations, and who knows, maybe I'll get some good ones. Maybe the mutations I get will dictate a certain playstyle. Maybe they won't. Some people think cucumbers taste better when they're pickled. Who am I to judge? Alright, no mutations at level 2. I'll trade in the spear for an elven spear, certainly. And I'll trade in barefoot for boots any day. Well, many day. I guess there could be some pretty negative boots out there. You know, starting off with nothing, if the only starting benefit I got over being a fighter was that I got a scroll of blinking, it might still be worth it. A scroll of blinking is basically a one-up in many situations that would otherwise be death. Having one enables bolder play than you could otherwise get away with, especially in characters that don't have very many escape mechanisms going for them. Okay, Cursed Ring of Wizardry. And, oh god, why would you give me this early? If it's an ID scroll, I have to try it on one of the undone scrolls. If it's an armor enchant, I have to try it on armor. This is going to be tough, so I'm going to try it on one of the unID'd scrolls. Okay, that worked. Because no matter what, I was running at least a 50% chance of getting no information from that test read. And I hope you all can't hear outside too much. I've had the window open. That's something I probably could fix if necessary. But no matter. Let us continue the crawling by stabbing things with a spear repeatedly. You know, I probably shouldn't train pole arms either. That's technically still making a choice I might yet regret. We'll get it up to 4 or 3 or 4 and then stop altogether. Because at this point I'm not even convinced that I'm interested in weapons. Or interested in weapon fighting, period, much less this weapon in specific. I do have to make a choice about strength into dex, however. And unfortunately my base stats are bad enough that it's worth knowing what I want to go into. Let's put a point to intelligence just because that's the one that's going to hurt the most if I don't take it. I can deal with lousy dex for a little while at least, but lousy intelligence means spellcasting is just never going to come naturally to me. Okay, that's another set of sacrifices, or chomps. I don't have sacrificing yet. I am the captain of this vessel. Your objection is nullified. Okay, start throwing darts at this guy. Okay, I win the dart war. Hooray. Darts, kill. There's no shame in using whatever you have available to affect whatever you need to have happen. Okay, that's a level-in. She can go fuck herself, as I don't much care for that kind of a god. Oh, I have a dart of dispersal apparently handy too. Let's pull the gecko separately. That's both of you. Good. Fire darts ad nauseum, and then just stab everything to death. Okay, polearms of 3 has taken enough work, so we'll leave that be. You know what could be really cool would be to be a stabber. I would need to come up with some mechanisms for disabling, and I don't. Actually, a stabber might be very difficult to pull off, but it would be cool. I don't know if it would work, but it would be cool. Whatever. I'm clearly not playing a pre-designed character, but I'm playing with playing while suffering from the whims of fate. And apparently, fate is a cruel bitch today because I thought I had explored this area, and apparently I hadn't. So I either run towards Sigmund or run towards Smiter, and either way it's gonna suck. Also, I apparently neglected to memorize Blink. Yeah, that was an oversight. I wonder if I'm allowed to memorize it while being hit. I have to assume I'm not. Fire the dart of dispersal at myself. Yes. Yes. It didn't work. Try it again. Yes. 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 Okay, that time it didn't work, but I still got smitten. Now I'm going to use up my scroll to get as far away from this all as possible. Okay. Around the corner. The moment Sigmund shows his hairy hide, I'm going to have to dispersal him. Oh, never mind. Sigmund is the last in the chain. To get back to safety will require a very long run, for which I am ill-equipped, but not unequipped. I'm pretty sure that the gecko will get out of the way for Sigmund, so there's no point trying to close the door on them. And just like I said before, it's like getting a 1-up, having that blink scroll this early on, against the kind of threats that you're up against. Okay, up we go. Now we have to think again. First things first, I can't believe I didn't memorize Blink. That should have been lifesaver. Second, let's memorize Teleport Other. It's a terrible spell in general, but this early on I don't have very many options, so it may prove to be the only thing I have. You, go away. Oh my god, it actually hit him. Wow, okay, that was kind of cool. Do I know of any downstairs? Because this is floor 3. It can't be the Ecumenical Temple. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kobolds with darts of dispersal. This could be potentially lethal. Let's pull to the stairs whatever is willing to come. Blink and fire darts. Stab them. Okay, we got you. We got you. I didn't have to risk my life there. I could have played it a little bit safer. But I also didn't consider it very likely that I would die. Hey, look who returned. It's fucking Sigmund. Alright, there's the guy with the darts of dispersal that pulled me into that fight in the first place. Come on. Don't make this harder than it has to be. This imp, man. Seriously? Alright, well, I can't kill him apparently, so send him away. Teleport other, and then we'll go upstairs. So here we are, back to floor 1. Clearly struggling just to make ends meet. Any new pole arms, any new weapons that I've ignored? None that are worth carrying. Okay. New area of the downstairs. I tried to pull and they didn't pull. Blink. I can't fire anything for real, so we'll just back off. Thing about these darts that I keep firing is I don't really anticipate them to deal a lot of damage. But it's better than doing nothing. I have no means of curing, no means of dealing with this snake. Okay, send him away. That was another teleport other, and me retreating upstairs. There's very few enemies I can actually deal with just now. Coming back downstairs, I can kill you. I must admit, I'm used to getting teleport other late enough into the game that it's not very helpful, because any enemy I would want to use it against is already, that I fear enough to want to use it against, is so strong that he's not going to be susceptible to it. This early on, I've managed to cast it successfully against quite a few targets. Okay, that guy resisted it twice, so I'm just going to bail. And hey, look, it's the freaking imp that I had to run from before. Yes, I had to run from an imp. It's a little bit embarrassing to admit. But I guess that's part of what it means to be this early in the game. You have to recognize and acknowledge that you are not strong, and use every tool at your disposal to survive. Oh, fuck you. It's able to deal 20 damage so easily. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pull this imp upstairs somehow. Come upstairs, you douchebag. Come upstairs. Come on, I know you know I'm here. And I want to put you on notice that I noticed you. There we go. He blinked, he's gone. Somebody else come now, please. Okay, you I can pull and kill, because I've already removed the imp from this floor. Unfortunately, you and I use the same weapon. And you also resist my teleport other ability. I will continue to close this door until my mana recharges. Oh, of course, a snake from behind, because clearly the game does not like me. Continue to close the door until the snake is close enough that I can blink and make another run for it. Do I have a dart of dispersal I could potentially use here? It is apparently missing repeatedly. Good news is it compelled him to switch to darts of his own. Bad news is I just went the wrong way. Alright. Go nice and slow now. We are heading towards a dead end, I believe. Well, close to a dead end. It's a one-way staircase that last time led me to Sigmund. And this time to Ijib. It's fine, we'll just go up a different route. And we'll come back for Ijib later. Yes, got a kill. Feels like it's been a while. Okay, Ijib. No means of disabling him, no means of fighting him. You know, since I'm gonna die before I get to use any of this stuff, I'm gonna actually... Oh, great. That was a cursed weapon. Well, I no longer can butcher things. There is a scroll that could potentially cure me of this of this curse, but I would have to get to it. And under the circumstances, that could prove to be too much to ask of me. Let us lure Ijib for a merry chase. Oh, that's not a... Man, the glare is getting me killed today. Let us lead him for a merry chase. That's another dead end, isn't it? I'm gonna take the shaft down. Ah, damn it! I was hoping it would skip this floor. Shafting usually is more than just one floor, after all. Okay, no matter, no matter. Where are the down staircases that I've isolated? So far, one and it's red. Let us see if we can find a different one. Okay, we have found a downstairs. So, game isn't over yet. Can't actually butcher that, though. This could prove very difficult. Okay. The reason I'm hesitating to just go downstairs, despite the fact that I found it downstairs, is that, well, the enemies are only going to get harder, not easier. And I've ignored most of this floor because two good uniques, well, one good unique, and there he is guarding it. I am teleporting Sigmund and running away. Maybe Sigmund just doesn't have very good MR. It's a possibility. Alright, well, we went downstairs because, fuck it, don't have that many choices. Try all the scrolls to hope that one of them is... Okay, that's an enchant weapon. That will, in fact, fix my hunger problem for the moment. If I die to a door... Okay, I survived the door. Hooray! And that was remove curse. Okay, we're all set now. Thank God. Drop the curse armor and the random uselessness. Last thing I need is to carry more shit than I need. And we'll continue to do our thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can't take on a phantom. Not that I'm not going to try, but you'll notice that so far I haven't even hit the damn thing. Let's go upstairs, test my surroundings, and then... Actually, we'll clear this area a little bit more. This guy's wide open. Okay, we good. Knowing that I have successfully othered Sigmund 3 times in a row has given me more confidence. Knowing that I'm being chased by an orc priest has denied me that same confidence. Oh my god, that's a trident. I need the trident. You, go away. Can't afford to deal with you right now. You resisted? Seriously? Fuck. Okay, well, I'm dead. Gotta run again. What I wouldn't give for a magic dart. While he's at arm's length. You, just go away. Okay, teleport other worked. So it all comes down to this. If the priest has followed me, I'm dead. If he hasn't followed me, I'll be fine. Priest did not follow, I'm fine. Now, thanks to my trident, I can actually hurt people. Fortunately, thanks to them all being orcs, I can't really hurt them. Because they outnumber me shit ton to none. Blink. Blink. And... go around the long way. Okay, the next staircase out of here is not in this entire wing, actually. They're guarding the staircase out of here. So I have to lead them for a merry chase. God, I had better get some good mutations soon. Or some decent drops or something, because the rate I'm training my skills is kind of sick. In a bad way. Important clarifier. Okay, that Quokka skeleton is not as scary. I'll kill him. Just because I'm desperate for anything that gives me a little bit of trickle of experience at this point. Drop down, close the door, heal up. Eat one of my remaining rations. The good news is I'm not out of rations. Blink. Hey, look, it's yet another of the monstrosities I've left behind. At least he's not carrying a wand of disintegrate. Okay, I have developed Powered by Death, which is a nice mutation to have. So thank God for small favors. Of course, at this point I don't consider it luck. Look how hard I've worked just to not die, and you'll see that. Okay, I can't use that armor apparently yet. How about leather? You can get away with leather, right? Blink is still 5% fail. That's excellent. Okay, we're good. Next floor. You're just one of you, right? Why don't you come here so that I feel safe, and then I'll beat you up. Perfect. 2 of you, no problem. More of that. 3 of you, still no problem. Because I have Powered by Death. The moment they start dying, I'll start regenning. Okay. Sigmund, I still don't trust, so why don't you go away? Well, he resisted teleport other twice in a row. That's a bad sign. Go downstairs. Dust Mite will poke you till you're dead, and you will die. Powered by Death, heal up. Grab some more Frost Darts. Okay. Honestly, Powered by Death is not my favorite Demon Spawn mutation at all by a long shot, but any mutation that gives me some melee advantage is still a good one. Deity-wise, let's go with Okaru. You know, commit to this whole melee build thing. Is there any other god that I should consider on this list? Like, seriously, I should consider Mahleb. Nah, Okawaru's fine. He's a standard. There's a reason he's standard. Doesn't require much thought. Play him right. Permanent advantages, permanent gifting, all the way to the very end. Okay, what is that? Oh, shit, that was a teleport scroll. Damn, those should have been auto-identified since I'm literally a warper. I don't get very many advantages. Beyond that really big one, of course. Strength, intelligence, dexterity. Strength, intelligence, dexterity. Since I'm committing to a more melee-ish build, I might as well go dex just to power up my polearms. And hell, since I've mentally decided to play polearms, I might as well go full-on devil with pitchfork mode, right? I think what I'm going to aim for is a very powerful demon trident or set of demon tridents with a decent shield to go alongside it, and some devilish mutations to help push me into the end game. That is assuming I survive 10 seconds. Oh, nice. I just picked up a ring of teleport control from before the teleport control nerfs. Yes, for those of you who don't know, that is freaking awesome. Because it means I now can do semi-controlled blinks for 1 mana. Not sure why I'm talking like this, but it makes me sound like a little bit of a douche. Okay, as much as I want to go into the sewer for the doubtless piles and piles of goodies that are there, I have to fear Menkare guarding the exit. You know, I'm going to risk it all, because I do have the controlled blink. So, leaving behind... Okay, it doesn't let me see it, but behind me I have left 5 or 6 enemies bull guarding the door. I am fairly confident that by the time I leave here they will have broken up. But there is a chance they will not have. I'm fairly confident that while I'm in here I will be able to pick up something that I can make use of. I'm not sure what, but something to help me overcome their bull guarding of the exit. Again, it's possible that I will not. So... this could prove to be a risk, but think of it this way. You saw how much I've been struggling. So taking a risk to gain a little bit of bonus EXP and some cure potions is not entirely unreasonable. Though it may well prove it wasn't worth the risk, and it is definitely one of the riskiest things I've done in what has overall been a rather safe game. Or at least as safe as I could play it under the circumstances of having been repeatedly kicked in the nuts. Okay, Fuming Green Potion is probably restore abilities or cure related, so that's nice. Did it die? No, it didn't die, it ran away. Fine, hide here and heal. You, come to me. I need to eat. Something. Why don't you all come to me, please? Eat. Good. Needed that. Disturbance. Stab it with a pitchfork. It's not disturbing anymore, because now it's dead. Adder. Adder can stay in the water while I heal. And eat again. Okay, they're just gonna come at me and that's fine. Wait till he turns the corner and then I'll stab him in the face. Along with any of his buddies. And these two I will sacrifice because I already have full stomach. Also because I remember to. Gotta remember that I have to sacrifice in order to gain goodies. Run away. There is still a very good chance that I'm going to leave here and die in one turn. And if that happens, I'm going to be very disappointed. But I will admit that it was a calculated risk on my part, as opposed to just bad luck. I didn't have to enter this. I could have gone up the stairs, found a different staircase, and let this sewer disappear altogether. That was definitely an option on my list. Okay, the exploration is complete. All I've gained that could help me is a single potion of unknown and a scroll of fear. I'm going to pre-quaff speed. Exit. Good thing I pre-quaffed. I'm going to make for the staircase. So, blink. Miscast. Blink, successful cast. Haste for the stairs. Go upstairs. I say haste because the speed potion has literally given me extra turns. I want to review the move log just to see how many attacks I had to dodge. Blah 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 blah, yell yell, there's a collapsed entrance, you miscast blink, you are very lightly contaminated, nothing happens, you're feeling hungry. Bat hits you, that's 1. Jackal skeleton bites, that's 2. That is it. 2 attacks that actually managed to hit me. Maybe the hound zombie counted as an attempt. After that, I did my semi-controlled blink. I got bit, I got hit and dealt no damage, I got hit, and that's about it. So again, not so bad, and I managed to climb upstairs. So pre-drinking the haste potion may have actually been necessary. Might not have, might have been overkill, I might have been able to make it out without it, but given that I suffer from packratism like you wouldn't believe, I'm going to lean on the side of if even I felt like it was worth doing, it was probably worth doing. Another way to think of it is this. When's the last time you remember me ever using a speed potion? So, probably wouldn't have gotten that much use later either. Look, I'll fight you if I'm on the stairs. I'm not going to fight you when you're... Yeah, you know what? That's fine. You just do your thing. Mankare is very difficult for me to take down with my current weaponry. Eat. Well, Levelin wouldn't have accepted my worship anyway because I'm friggin' evil. Alright, y'all come here, please. Oh, I'm regenning. I should take advantage of this. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of this. Let's just bail. Anything I pull would be nice. If I attack once, I'll get... Nope, they're all got reach weapons, so I don't get to pull anything. That sucks. Alright, so that is all 3 doors down, confirmed as being a bitch. It's a damn good thing that I already have the temple, otherwise I would have to be keeping an eye out for that too. Definitely going to continue hugging the stairs, just because of how much I've nearly died. Okay, so the summon is fast. I wonder if I can exploit this somehow. Or just kill them all, that works too. I used the arrow trap to my advantage here. You know, exploiting the distance of their reach weapons to make them continue standing on it. And their stupidity. Let's definitely not forget their stupidity. Okay. I don't know why you just walk towards him, but teleport other and get rid of him because he's dangerous. Okay, that's twice now that he's been teleported to literally less time than it took me to regenerate that ability. You know what? Come upstairs. Teleport him away on this floor, and I'll just go back downstairs. Don't want to deal with an enemy I can't fight. I'm being very liberal right now with my teleport others on account of the fact that it's the only tool I have. Only way I was going to get out of there alive. Stab you with the trident. And let's dive a floor. This floor has clearly become very dangerous, so we'll just dive. That's a Goliath something? No, it's a worker ant. Perfect, we can beat a worker ant. And I'm no longer scared of snakes. Yay, I guess. Do I have... No, I don't have any Okaru abilities yet. It would be nice to be able to boost myself in combat a little bit. Or hell, just boost myself, period, would be nice. Grab a new stack of darts, since I don't have ranged weaponry. I do have those poison needles, actually. I can definitely consider using those the next time it's me versus a single dangerous enemy. Am I training polearms? I am, so I'm limited in my choice of weapon, but... Oh, that is a holy weapon, so... so fuck me, I can't use it even if I wanted to. Although, I should carry it so that it doesn't get used against me. It's exactly what I don't need right now. You are definitely a candidate for being blowgunned. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Run away from ogres more. Sacrifice the bat. And I recover 3 of the needles. That's not bad at all. Close the door and holy crap, hope to God Zin doesn't get mad on principle because right now I am not powerful enough to taunt the gods. Someday I will be. And then they'll all be upset. Then they'll all be so sorry that they mocked me. Hey you, asshole, come here. Poison stacks times 2, trident, and beat up the frog. Alright, Okaru now has accepted my worship. And tridents have enough of a damage bonus on them that I should be able... Yep, I was in fact able to kill the imp straight up. Come at me, bros. All of you. Tridents, for untrained tridents, are among the best weapons for untrained weapon usage early on. In terms of the mix of to hit bonus, delay, weapon delay, and damage you get out of it. Frankly, I haven't done the math myself, but in my experience, they've definitely been adequate in that regard. So I'm always happy to get an early trident. And mercifully, orcs tend to carry such tridents with +1, -1 range modifiers. So it's not like you're asking for a holy enchanted amazing weapon or something like that. Let's get out of here before I get electrocuted to death. Live and learn, you may find. You know what? I am gonna poison you to death, I've decided. I've got a perfect little hidey hole, and unlike me, you're not gonna regenerate because you're... Fuck, you got full health back? Okay, so scrap the poison plan and just bail. Preferably without dying. That would be nice. Next floor, please. Oh god, okay, you know what? Don't go this way. How's that? That a big enough warning for you? Next floor, please. Okay, I'm hungry. There's a lot of orcs, not just one, including artillery, and yeah, we're just gonna pull one of you with me away and poison the crap out of him. Blink, please. Blink, please. Okay, now we need to start worrying about contamination, so I don't need to rewield the trident, I just need to run. I don't need my trident to run. Okay, got him. And given that he was carrying a battle axe, I'm glad I didn't try and fight him. It would have hurt a lot. You, on the other hand, you can just get trunked. Okay, who's next? You. Just die. I have no patience for ilk. You. One-on-one, you ain't so tough. Just hiding behind that orc that required a whole floor to take down, that I would be more concerned. This is another good scenario for pulling enemies, so pull. Okay. It apparently is deciding not to take any damage because it's cheating. It's not cheating, I'm just annoyed with it. Might and heroism should be enough. Okay, we've gotten cloven feet and antennae. So one that I consider a negative, which would be an antennae, which restricts my helmet usage, and given the way that you tend to continue getting mutations in the same family, likely means that I'm not going to be able to wear a helmet long term. And cloven feet, which gives me an auxiliary unarmed attack, actually. So on a melee character like this isn't the worst, however... Oh, no, it doesn't restrict my choice of boots? That's not bad. Okay, I thought it did. What have I left downstairs? Okay, we pulled the mage, that's good. Let's go down and see who comes next. Ordinary orcs, fine. The whole granddaddy, that's less fine. Kill the orc first, and then we'll focus on the priest alone. Okay, we're good. You know, the amount of respect I give to orc priests in these early stages is on par with the amount of respect I should be giving most strong enemies, and yet don't. Okay, anything good in my inventory to kill a frog with, or a slime with? Not really. Well, I'm not particularly attached to my meaningless armor yet, so let's, let's wield a old spear and quiver stones that can't be digested and just pound the crap out of him with stones until he's close enough to start poking. Okay, the spear is now not just negative, it is -4, making it utterly pointless to carry. But there are spears are a dime a dozen. What the hell? Okay, there was a centaur 1 square away from me. So he can die. Unless he can deal 18 damage in 1 turn. Yeah, he's dead. Burn his body and bail. Unfortunately for me, into the unknown. You, go away. May have taken 3 teleport attempts, but I did manage to get rid of the orc. Take the ring mail and go upstairs, put on the ring mail and check my levels. That actually hurts my ability to blink too much for me to tolerate. Okay, spears located on this floor, please. Let's go grab some. Not sure why you were ignoring these ones. Mankare is actually seriously hurt right now on account of that trap, which makes it tempting to fight her. So come upstairs, please, Mankare. And Mankare is dead. Yes, no, eat, sack. For a second I thought some of those were like summons. Apparently they were not. Drop the holies thing this high up. This high up, I assume it's not as big a problem. Any cool spells? Oh, there's lightning and fireball? Fireball is kind of cool. Fireball alone can be very helpful. But I'm obviously not going to be mage enough to use it anytime soon. Not with all the negatives towards casting it. Or no, what I need is to go to level 3 Mephitic Cloud. That I would stop and train for. Or just anything would be nice to use to pop this punk-ass slime. Here, whip out a spear and kill the slime. It's your next task. The spear is now -2, so we'll drop it in favor of a new spear. Any other spears? Oh, there's a spear trap back here. Perfect. Let's grab a bunch of those spears too. Wield the trident that I actually like. I remember when I ran from you guys because you could potentially kill me. Now, your dead bodies nourish me. And you'll notice that I left the body there the whole fight just to continue benefiting from the regen. Let's continue to enchant this crappy trident of mine. Not because it's a good choice for a final weapon or anything, just because failure to do so will make me cry if I end up losing the game early on with a stack of +2s that I could have had on it. You know, +1 to damage that I could have had on it. And I don't like crying. I like making good decisions in the moment. ID that amulet, please. Conservation is fine. I don't mind carrying that along. Less regenerative is fine. Do I have a cloak? I do not. Now I do. That's fine. Imp is dead, and I assume the Phantom died. No, he got teleported. Oh, this is a teleport control teleport. Awesome. I've been everywhere here. Cool. That's the floor. Next floor, please. Next floor, please. This is the floor I've already been on. I know a lot about. As per usual, sacrifice these guys quickly. Just go down to the next floor. Okay, and we're back to the next floor. You all can come at me, it's fine. By my reckoning, I can kill each of these guys one-on-one. No, I apparently cannot. Heroism is in effect. Shit. I totally miscalculated on how long it would take to kill him, and how much the regen would help. Blink. Wield poisoned blowgun is fine. I don't care that I am cursing it on at the moment. Blink. Continue to fire poisons for a second. Okay, now's a good time to remove curse and switch back to my real weapon. That was very, very close. And oh my god, I thought you were dead. Fucker. Blink away. Whip out the not cursed item. Blink away. I don't care that I'm stacking up contamination like you wouldn't believe. 26 health is enough to tank one solid hit. There's the solid hit. That was a miscast on blink. Wield. Fire poison repeatedly. No, not fair, not fair. Fear scroll. And I'm gonna make for the stairs. Okay. That was about as bad as it could possibly have gone for me. And yet I lived. Unfortunately, I did use up most of my valuable resources there. How am I doing for poison? Absent. Okay, okay. And the wyvern is still at large. So pull this guy up, send him away. He's unstable. He's going to be gone soon. He's right back, of course. It wouldn't be fair. Or not fair. It wouldn't be fun if the game made it easy, would it? Now he's again teleported away. And again. And again. So hopefully this time he'll stay away. I'll head back downstairs again. Gather up some of my fallen loot. Alright. At 9 needles, I now have a critical mass necessary to kill one enemy. Just throw stones for a second. I mean, I just want to get his attention. Build the trident and kill him. This one was hardly worth the effort. You, on the other hand, I have dealt with. So, heroism up front. Don't burn through your precious HP. I think that's all my poison needles. Switch to the trident and puncture his ass. You'll notice I went heroism first this time to maximize the effectiveness of my thrown weapons. Because I have 0 throwing training, so it's kind of serious. Oh, sweet! The Centaur sacrifice got me a lot of piety. Probably because Centaurs are out of my expected to kill enemy range. Okay, what's next? You all come here, please. I'm regenerating, so now's a great time to be trying to kill things. Unfortunately, the things I'm trying to kill right now are just way, way stronger than I am. So send away the orc, or the big orc, and kill the small ones. Okay. Grab an orcish spear just to hang on to. Of course, he's gonna poison me. Now that I'm not poisoned, would be a good time not to be suicidal. Let's put a poison on him. He's dead. Whip out my spear. Eat him. Grab poison and continue to just hang out. Okay, back to full. Gotta give me this much credit. I really am playing my heart out and using every little tool at my disposal, even when it's a woefully inadequate tool. Because I have a mental idea what I'm building towards, I know that maxing my dex is going to be appropriate for wielding the weapons I desire. Ugh, shit. Blink away. Poison the bear. Poison the bear. Blink away. Blink away. Blink away. No, okay. Blink away. Poison the bear. Is the bear regenerating or just really strong? Whip out the trident. Kill the bear. Okay. Auxiliary kick is helpful. Gather up all of my goddamn loot, and off we go. Okay, I see 7 enemies arrayed against me. Good excuse to try and find a way out of this hellhole. Open by killing the priest, then the mage, and from here we'll blink out of the mess. Standing by whatever bodies are giving me regen. Alright, sack all of those guys. Oh, I thought that was another body. Shit. Needed to eat. With all the slurping noises, the bad news is there's going to be a really powerful slime or slime army somewhere. Good news is I don't have to fight slimes if I don't want to. They are not a mandatory to kill enemy right now. Whip out my trident. Nope, nope, continue poisoning. Okay, now it's time for the trident. Heroism should bolster my defenses sufficiently to... Nope, not really. Come on, stab you twice for every turn that you approach. Apparently is inadequate. And I am building up a lot of contamination by doing this. Thank you. Needed that. Okay. Hang out for regeneration and then eat him. Unfortunately, you don't get any bonus for sacrificing a high-level orc because all orcs end up in the same corpse style. At least not to my knowledge. Please correct me if you know better. Okay. That is a sleeping wyvern, and I say we let sleeping wyverns lie for the moment. We'll eat some more food. Save as much of the good bodies that have dropped for sacrificing as possible. Okay, how bad are my defense training aptitudes? -1 is not so bad. Please learn a little bit of fucking dodging. It's irritating to be hit by every single attack. By irritating, of course, I mean dangerous. Stack a little bit of poison on you before going in for the attack. Why is Rarity present? I don't play with ghosts. She shouldn't be here. That's bullshit. I mean, others would argue that it's bullshit that I don't play with ghosts, but it is a consistent choice on my part to... Well, I'm trapped within a tomb. Doubtlessly there are enemies on all sides of this way. Let us activate heroism immediately. And rather than waiting until I'm running for my life, let's begin running. Okay. Quaff speed. And continue to run. I can make one more step, being only hit twice. And then we'll start blinking like crazy. Okay. That got us out of the middle of the milieu. I have one blink left, so I'm saving it. Using my speed to get further distance. And just beat the crap out of the one thing that was actually chasing me. Okay, there's a way down again, should I need it. Beat the crap out of the things that are still chasing me. Heal up, including mana regen, and I have lived. I didn't even have to burn a teleport scroll. Of course, if I had a teleport scroll, I would have used it in a heartbeat. I just didn't have one. Dive. Why am I diving so deep? Because I figure I was hoping that I would have just one enemy to deal with and I'd be good, but nope, no luck for me. I'm heavily contaminated. No way to heal. And nothing but enemies on every side with inadequate tools to deal with them. Death would almost be a luxury. Get me into a 1 square wide hallway, activate heroism, and start fighting. We will reach to attack, and hopefully it will be interrupted by the enemy we're actually trying to hit. The invisible one. But even if it's not... Oh, fuck me! That orc priest is gonna make things difficult. You know what? Can I teleport other to get rid of him? No, I can't. Apparently. I don't have any means of firing long distance with any... Quiver the javelins and fire the javelins at my target. Okay, we got the Sky Beast, thank God. The priest either got teleported or decided to wander off. For the moment, I'm not going to ask where he went, but merely count my blessings. Heal. And I can't afford to sacrifice this body, I have to butcher it. I mean, I can, I guess. I'm just trying to preserve permafood is stupid, isn't it? I could totally have afforded to give that one up. Bring the necrophage to me. If he starts rotting me, I cannot cure out of it. So let us be swift to abuse whatever tactics I have to not be in melee range too long. Okay, we got him. We got that son of a bitch. Let's go ahead and get my javelins back. Okay, I only have 2 javelins. What happened to the other 2? Let's poke you. Jav. No. You'll notice that when I went down by that red staircase, I literally ended up here, in the epicenter of a massive set of chambers. Honestly, the only really good luck I've had this whole game has been picking up that ring of teleport control. Everything that has happened since has been shitty after shitty after shitty luck. Oh, you're gonna die. I'm gonna win this, and then I'm gonna take your fucking trident. Okay, I had no way of knowing if it's better or worse than my current one, so I'll stick with a known +2 over an unknown plus value. You, come with me. Because I want to live. No! No, 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 no. Okay, fine. Blink the other way. That's 2 failed blinks in a row, mind you. Dive. They're just yaks down here, and that's a lot of them though, huh? Teleport this yak away. I can't teleport all of these guys away. Heroism. Go the unknown path. I did in fact get rotted, so that's gonna hurt. Blink past these guys. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Rotting continues. I've lost 7 max HP. can't dive into the lair like this, because that's almost certainly going to be even worse. I don't have anything to use here. I could use a Scroll of Fear to get them all off me. That actually might be worth it. Here. Everybody runs except for like one of them, right? Perfect. Lork the Orc. I can't afford to miss out on the regen, so I'll hang out within regen distance for a little while longer. Okay. That's the max health I could have gained from regen. And let's go upstairs and... are you fucking kidding me? From frying pan to fire over and over and over. Okay. There is a large group of enemies just south of me. Maybe I should take my chances on a blind dive into the lair. Nothing else seems to be working. Okay, you, go away. Miscast, resist with effort, unstable. Good. Without him here, I have no place to retreat to, no ability to restore my health. A single spiny frog could kill me, and they do spawn on the first floor. I have no means of dealing with hydras. I have no real means of dealing damage, period. But I am still alive, damn it, I am still alive. I've dived past floors so many times that I've lost all track. Teleport trap. Keep me right here, but now that I know I have that, it's a good strategic resource. Sacrifice that. Okay, that's the first real enemy, huh? Close the door. I don't want to fight him. What I want to do is get him to come to the teleport trap. That way I can fight him right up until the moment he's too strong. Which never came, because I'm apparently stronger than I give myself credit for. Either that, or I just happen to roll well on my hits for once. I guess that's another thing. I don't really have a good sense of how powerful this character is. My gut feeling is I have yet to find a good brand, anything that stacks poison by melee attacks, and I take damage like a pussy, so I still feel very very weak, even if I'm not. Oh, fuck me. I don't know why I did that. Okay, heroism is on. Okay, so much for taking a second stab at it. Throw everything I have repeatedly at these guys until they die. In fact, do I have any wands? No, I don't have any wands. Fuck! Quiver the darts is fine. Just start throwing darts at them. Something should work. Of course, the yaks can just go back through each other. I guess this is the other part of the reason I feel weak. Every time I try to stand my ground, I get Trayvon Martined. Who is not the one who invoked the stand your ground law, even though he obviously needed it more than the other asshole. Okay, we are going to use the teleport trap that I found out about to go here. Of course, end up somewhere completely different, but mercifully not in the middle of 12 enemies, which would have been in keeping with the tone that the game has been setting so far. Alright, how about this orcish boots? Nope. It's like the game gave me that one good bit of luck and then said, okay, now that you have a Ring of Control teleport, we are going to test to see if you are worthy of it by making you use it to its absolute utmost. You are not fast enough to reach me, and I can poke you from out of range repeatedly. Barring intervention by every other enemy on the floor, which has happened before, this should end in victory for me. The worst part is Okaru's first gift is usually a dud. You have to prime the pump at least once with these fickle gods. Okay, hey, there's the war dogs that I knew were waiting, but apparently they literally did decide to. They actually decided to wait instead of pretend to wait and then come anyway. Oh, fuck! Okay, the wrong enemy stepped forward. Wrong from my point of view, obviously not from his. Unless one of these is heal, I could just lose. That is a heal wounds, so I will survive the poisoning. And I will eat a shit ton of strawberries because I can't obviously afford to step out until I know they're gone. They are now. The antenna actually proved useful there. Let's go ahead and create a new landmark or natural land deformation to hide behind. So enemies I can't kill now include spiny frogs. Okay. There's no point going back up because back upstairs is just iguanas and Blork the orc. Although I would rather face Blork the orc right now than face a spiny frog, since at least I outrun one of them. Oh, perfect. Isolated target? No, not isolated, of course. Heroism on. That's a +5 to my defense skills. That should help. It did. It helped immensely. We knocked all of them out. Butcher one. Sack the others. Eat the one. Got a whole bunch of good loot there, including a teleport scroll. And an acquirement! As tempted as I am to acquire a weapon, always acquire armor is my motto for a reason. The reason is evocable rage, resist electricity, accuracy -2, stealth ++. So a lot of buffs at the cost of less accuracy. At this point in my game, unfortunately, I can't say it's worth it to lose accuracy. The +1 AC, while it's nice, is not that important even by comparison. Because think of it this way, if I miss 2 more attacks every now and then, which is statistically likely based on that minus, what's the point of all the other abilities? The only thing that makes me doubt that position is evocable rage is huge for a melee character. Especially, a non-troglodyte melee character. And I could probably get evocable rage to be useful. Well, I don't know. What is the fail on evocable rage? That might change my answer. 50% fail is kind of bad, actually, but it costs nothing. Food or hunger. It costs hunger, obviously, from doing it. And that's an evocation? Yeah. I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's see if I can train these gloves in any meaningful way. Oh, I put on the wrong piece of... Alright, okay, remove the gloves. Nope, I can't train evocations without wearing the gloves that put me at a -2 to hit. So, no evo training for the moment, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I do not judge the risk to be worth it. The -2 accuracy, unless I'm getting like a +5 or something with this spear. No, I'm getting a +3. Yeah, and without any scrolls to boost its accuracy or anything, this is not a... I'm already dealing with a shit weapon for my common source of damage. Okay, can I take it on or can't I? If I could rage, I could take it on. Without rage, I can't. Okay, well that's 3 miscasts of teleport other. So I have a choice. I can blink or I can use my last one. I choose to use my last one. Nope, he resisted 4 times in a row. Spiny frogs are clearly not that susceptible to it. Mercifully, we have about the same speed, or he just can't hit the broadside of a barn. Because I haven't been hit yet despite repeated attempts. Oh, I can't just run upstairs. Shit. Okay, new plan. That was another miscast. Timely. Okay, where's the nearest teleport trap? Half the dungeon floor away. And I'm doing this all to preserve my scroll of teleportation, which is not unreasonable given that it's my only one. So, let's utilize my blink repeatedly as necessary to get to that teleport trap. I will then enter the teleport trap to get this guy the fuck off me, and then go downstairs. Okay, I apparently walked into a wall. God, I have been navigating terribly lately. And apparently down left has pointed up and left. Or down right has pointed up and left. Okay, new idea. Fuck the teleport trap, just go. Okay, and this is where it lands me. You know how I was saving that teleport? I'm using it now. And I'm pointing into the wall because anywhere is better than here and nothing else is identified. I am poisoned. I have 9 health. There's a curing potion to the northwest. That could be what I need to save my life. Okay, I have the curing potion. Let's try not to use it. If I can get away with not using it, that would be even better. Okay, we got away with not using it. We are now on yet another floor that I can't necessarily deal with most of the enemies off of. Heroism up, take out the dog. Regen. Sacrifice it. Grab the darts, stab the snail. God, this may be the least curing potions I've had to work with in a very long time. Okay, we got him into his shell. That's perfect. We'll deal with him later. Like now. Sack that. Okay. Okay, we got a new Scroll of Fear. That's a situational, but potentially very useful item. ID this new amulet. Stasis. Yeah, I'll be wearing that soon. What's next? Kill the bat. Oh my god, a black mamba. Alright, fuck it. Train evocations. Clearly the game has decided not to give me any boon, and I need to do everything I can to survive, and that includes learning how to berserk at will. So, that's what we're gonna do. If I focus, I can probably get berserk down to 30% fail, and then I can repeatedly spam berserk the moment a bad enemy enters line of sight, and hopefully get it off in time to actually berserk down on them and kick their ass. And while I don't much view this as a good idea or a good strategy, it's the best one I can do on such short notice. I do need to train spellcasting at some point, but just not now. Okay, good news is almost one level of training has dropped the fail down 3%, so I can probably get a 30% berserk fail by level 4 or so, or 3. I don't know, we'll see. What's this? Enchant armor or recharged wand. Well, since I've gotten 0 wands this entire game, I'm gonna root for this being enchant armor and try it on my shoes. It was, and it worked. Wish I had had some good wands. Hurl a javelin to get their attention, and then just take them all out. These are much more trivial enemies. They didn't used to be, and I haven't fought them lately ever since they started being trivial, but yeah. Sheep should be easy enough to kill, even with my limited abilities. Any good spells I'm forgetting to learn and memorize? I could have gone Conjurations of Fire route and been fireballing. That is an option, but it would have required a lot of training to get Fireball to be useful. And then I would be at the ideal, I attack twice and then I'm out of mana stage for a long time. Berserk is down to 38% failure off of 2.5 training levels. That's not bad at all. Wearable armors that I've forgotten include nothing. Okay. What I need to do, switch back to my weapon, please. What I need to do is train up my translocations just a hint, and then start wearing that ringmail I have, or stronger armor somehow. Because Blink is the only spell that I'm using with any regularity. Do not engage the Black Mamba. It's like Kill Bill, it ends very, very badly for you. Okay. Next floor. Fucking staircase. Why don't y'all come at me? And I will poke you with the trident until you cry and pee blood. Though not necessarily in that order. Okay, admittedly, if somebody started crying and then peeing blood, it wouldn't matter what order it happened in, there's only one of those that would really make me worried. No. I want this thing butchered first. Okay. What's next? You all come at me, please. Erica probably has a blink available to her, so rounding the corner makes sense. Since Erica is still here, we're going to attempt Berserk. And then do what we can with that time. Okay, I was hitting her constantly throughout that process, but it didn't make a huge difference. Because she is still alive somewhere. But I think she ran off. Which means at best we can call this a draw. And I killed all her friends. Which means I can call it a win. Okay, auto pickup is on. Erica never died, which means she's at large. Which means I'm going to go look for her one more time. Unless she got poisoned somehow and died of poison. Lord knows I didn't poison her, but I don't know, maybe one of her allies had a splash damage. I don't know. All I know is she's not here. Unless she's really, really, really good at hiding. So eat some strawberries and go upstairs. Try another door. There we go. If I can get off of Berserk Rage, I can kill these guys. Oh, but I'm too hungry to Berserk, right. Forgot about that part of being Berserk. Well, I failed to Berserk 3 times in a row. Quaff, heal wounds. Yeah, why the hell not? Quaff curing 2. And then, that was heroism, that was not Berserk. That was Berserk. Focus the big guy first. Then the other big guy. Then all the little guys. It was not worth it. That was not worth it at all. I did my math wrong. I assumed it would Berserk on the first or second try and didn't realize that to fail twice in a row was a 1 in 9 chance that I would lose all my heals. Of course, it didn't fail twice in a row, it failed 4 times in a row, so that was closer to a 1 in 81 chance. So I guess I did do my math right. And the game said, yes, but we will punish you for doing math. Anyway, I was wrong, however. I thought it was a 1 in 3 chance of success. Turns out it's actually a 1 in 5 chance, or a 4 in 5 chance of success. 1 in 5 chance of failure, 1 in 3 chance of failure. You're not gonna live, so just accept it. Okay. Actually, I wonder if heroism increases my ability to cast Berserk Rage. That'd be kind of cool if it did. Alright, y'all can come at me, please. And I can poke you all with the sharp stick until you decide to run away. Or pointy stick at any rate. Hurl some javelins at you to get your attention. Berserk to get your number, and then kill you. Butcher 1, sack the rest. I'm still exhausted. So running away from the Black Mamba for the moment. I'm no longer exhausted and therefore not scared of the Black Mamba. Where is it? There it is. Javelin. Berserk. RJ. Fog. Okay. More javelins will be nice. First, let's retreat to my hidey hole. Berserk, please, because these are very edible. Oh, that was very nearly lethal. And I obviously have to keep sacrificing them for their juicy meat since I'm berserking so much. Hey! You're the one who clearly disappeared from one side of the floor and went to another. And now you're gonna die. Confused shit. Okay, we're just gonna not die. I think that's a laudable goal in and of itself. And clearly Erica had me at a disadvantage there. Now, on the other hand, she berserked me, or she confused me when I went berserk. But it hardly matters because I'm berserk. I get so many attacks per turn, I'll just beat her up anyway. Okay, sacrifice her for sure. Hang on to her flaming scimitar. Not that I intend to use it, but you never know when you'll see a one-headed Hydra and be like, oh hey, I can kill a one-headed Hydra just fine. Okay, that's another floor. Well, I can stop training evocations now because it somehow went up 10 levels when I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. That was a waste, but whatever. We'll make the best of it. We now are a very capable... we're now very capable when it comes to evocations. And if we come up with some cool evocable items, we'll make use of them. Wands will now be very potent, and I can also rage on a dime. So yeah, hell yeah. Encrusted War Axe, eh? Let's ID it before we wield it. Freeze +6 and resist electricity. Well, it's not my kind of weapon. But for those properties, it could become my kind of weapon. How is that? What is that for my attack speed? Quite slow versus above average. Yeah, no, it's not going to be my weapon. I'm sorry. We can just take him on. I suspect. Yeah, we can just take him on. Okay, demonic ancestry. Wave of death grows in power. I regenerate even more when I'm powered by death, which is quite nice, actually. That's the only ability I have so far that I really like as far as my abilities go. I would rather be using magical power than wizardry, given the choice. So, in addition to whatever I'm currently training, let's begin boosting translocations to make Blink a bit more castable. Quiver the steel dart, at the very least. And now just punch him to death. There we go. Well, not punch, poke. Poke, 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 poke. You know, you don't have to take any damage against this guy. It's just, it's a pain in the neck otherwise. To have to keep doing the retreat thing. Though from the strictest sense, it's not like it's useful or anything. It's very convenient when you've just killed one enemy to be able to stand there and get all your health back in like 3 seconds because of regenerate, rather than having to... Shit. Was not paying attention. None of the war dogs actually died. They all kept retreating. So... Javelins of penetration have failed to kill my enemies. They are now coming at me. Find a good place to hide. And seriously, how are you not going to give me any corpses from all 3 of those kills? Dick bags. Here, have a giant bag of dicks. Thank God for Berserk. I mean, I know it's an irritating thing to have to do, and is lowering my piety gain rate by indirectly to use as much as I am, but fuck it. It's the only good thing that I've gotten so far that wasn't my teleport ring. And between those two and my starting off with Blink, I actually may yet win the game. Oh god, you're actually hitting me the whole way, aren't you? I'm just gonna heal up. Okay, you I will just take on. Remember when one of your kind nearly killed me. Berserk, please. Too hungry. Fuck me. Blink away to safety then. Because Lord knows this is not getting better. Up. I'm also out of food to cast spells with, so time to use up my only teleport scroll to get to safety. Wherever the hell safety might be. I would vote for here because there's a staircase. Eat whatever food you have available. Which isn't much, admittedly. You've left behind exactly one piece of food in the whole flea-bitten dungeon. Alright, we are now out of food. And that's the moment the crawl sends you a porcupine. And a quokka. Fucking crawl, man. Alright, what's next? Okay, so I have to berserk even more sparingly now because, well, unfortunately I couldn't not berserk against him unless I was just not going to fight him. But yeah, I'm on a very limited food budget. Next floor. Is that the Ring of Vitality? It is. Oh, how I love that ring. This is as good a hidey hole as any. Definitely going to berserk here because I'm looking at a veritable feast for when I'm done. Sack all of them except one and eat it. The moment I find food, man, I'm going to buy as much of it as I can, carry it with me, roll around in it and be like, ah, thank you, God. Okay. 5 javelins fail to kill a fucking iguana. Anyway, apportation is down to 6% fail, blink at 10% still. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm going to put back on wizardry. Until it's actually done training properly. Oh, evasion is a nice ability to have on a ring, but I can't afford it just yet. As soon as I have that ring slot free, that's what I'll put on there. Got you all the way back to the corner. Beat you, eat, and now my sheep meat will almost certainly rot. Oh, it already did rot before I get to use it again. So 2 uses out of it is still pretty good. Not optimal exactly, but well, yeah, since I'm not channeling hunger or anything, it kind of is. Come on, group up so that I can kill all of you. At least one of you assholes will leave a corpse. Butcher one, don't butcher the other, sacrifice one, eat the other. And try not to be spotted while you're slow. Too late. Poke, blink. Poke, 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 kill, sack. Sacrifice him quickly so that the regen doesn't take hold. I don't want to lose my hunger status when I'm at full health. There was a water moccasin right here. I assume it's still nearby. Okay, sacrifice that, head west. And actually, finally, first wand located in the whole fucking game, and mesmerized, eh? As long as I can stay off of the water, I should be okay. This is a nice vault, actually. They should have put more slugs just to make it more dangerous, but try out the wand, see what I just got. Ooh, lightning. No food. Where's that flaming weapon of mine? It's part of why I carried it with me. Because just by itself, a flame brand is kind of useful. Okay, drop your darts since you clearly no longer use darts. Keep the cold ones, though. That's a special case. There may be something that responds particularly well to ice. And I have no other means of inflicting such damage. Actually, I'm not playing version 13 anymore. I actually know what's in the game, and that isn't, so... Huh. I don't see any way into this island. So let us blink towards it. I can do this all day. That is an ice dragon. Mercifully did not see me. A wand. Sword of Jihad, which would be amazing for any character who wasn't this guy, because I can't wield holy weapons. Given that that's an ice dragon, I know that I need to run away. Given that I'm trapped in here, I'm going to go out the same way I came and hope he doesn't notice me. I kind of feel like I've walked into the lair of an ice dragon and then walked out again. What the fuck? Okay, I just blinked adjacent to him. Now would be a good time to blink out of his range of sight as fast as possible. The line of sight, not range of sight. What? Okay, just go upstairs then. Heal up. Oh, I'm not carrying any food. Ugh, this is dicey. That is not a resist cold, it is a resist electricity. Flaming is useless. And test this wand real quick. Yeah, Wand of Frost is useless. All three doors are in the same place. So quaff a potion of speed before going down. This corpse is already rotting, unfortunately. I fully expect to encounter the dragon on my way to the north of the screen, but if I don't, that too would be nice. I cannot eat the slug, and I need fucking food fast. Thank God. Okay. There is a choco somewhere in the dungeon, so it's not that the dungeon does not have food in it. It's just that the dungeon might as well not have food in it for how little I've gotten. That's a +2/+2 trident, so we'll wield that over my +0/+2. I don't know how long I've had that ID'd, so it's kind of bad. All of these spells are just beyond my ability to learn anytime soon. Drop translocation from the menu. I need to spare that. I can't spare the experience just yet. Drop stasis. What else? Maybe I should have just memorized fire. Well, I would have starved to death if I had gone fireball route by now. What else is my options? Fighting, polearms, dodging, armor. That's basically how I'm going to have to win the game. I might eventually branch into a little bit of training on some other skills too, though. Ring of Vitality, while tempting, I can't justify wearing it when I'm near starving, so regen is not exactly that helpful. Though I need to remember I have it for situations where it's meaningful. Also, since I already have a post-kill regen system going, it's not as critical as it would be on other characters. You. Suffer from Disintegrate, then Frost, then Frost again. That's adequate. You're sufficiently weakened that when my lightning bolt hits, you will die. Correction. If my lightning bolt hits, you will die. Okay, I just got a gift. I will stoop down to pick it up for a moment before dropping it. It's a glaive of some kind. I don't think Okaru has the memo on just how far behind I am on all my skill training, but okay. It's the thought that counts, except he's not very thoughtful. Cure out of the red poison. Take a step back. Heroism, finesse if possible. The post-berserker's berserk. Okay. All this regen is the only reason I'm not dying to red poison, so I dare not do anything to disrupt it. Let's in fact whip out the regen ring itself over wizardry. Right? I can start eating them, right? Yeah, okay, let's start eating them then. No, do not switch back to your main weapon. Okay. Now you can switch to your weapon. finish the rat. Yellow poison, so already we've begun to survive it. And if I seem like I'm playing an awful risky game, I want you to reflect on just how little I have in the way of curing, and how much need I have of it. Okay, I still have 3 chunks of flesh. I can start sorting out my inventory now. First step will be to drop some shit that I don't need. How about one of the sheep fleshes and all of the books? Okay. Okay. 91 out of 100. Maintain my current stock of potions. I should have butchered him because my sheep meat rotted and I forgot about that. And hunger has already begun to creep in just to warn me. And of course all of you are poisonous, so there's nothing to eat here. Okay, I got a choco. Hooray, I'm not in imminent risk of starvation on a turn-by-turn basis. Of course, given that my hunger currently is at near starving, I give it maybe 8 turns, well not 8 turns, 2 enemies before I end up having to eat again. And barring one of them being a corpse giver, there's a good chance that I'm going to end up having to use it just to, yep, get out of starving. I can't take on a snake, and even if I could, I can't get any food out of him. So we're not going to bother right now. I actually can take on a snake, but I can't take him on in my current condition. Torment. Great, but I don't have the time to stop and recover because I'm about to die from hunger. Did I forget something that I have available to me that could help with this hunger problem? No? Okay. Is there a... The thing is, going back for that choco... Oh, fuck me. I need that. Okay, go for the lychee that you know is there. Okay. There's a snake to the side of me. And while painful, it's not as bad as the possibility of death. Hiding behind this to avoid the poison bolt that he will fire. Grabbing it and running. Which way? Do I really care? Anywhere is fine. Eat it. I am now only near starving. Drop down again. Ring of Sustenance. That's what I've been forgetting. I could have been using that a lot. Let's whip that out. Poisonous, poisonous, so neither of those is helpful. Heading north. Come on. Hippogriffs are edible. Of course, that means that they do have to leave a corpse to be edited. You're not edible. You're not edible. Thank God it's a ration. Very edible. Avoiding Berserk as much as possible. I actually should have waited till I was on red starving, possibly. But it really wouldn't have made a difference as that was only a few turns away. Fuck it. Charge down the fire dragon. Don't have the luxury of choosing my battleground right now. I'm on a clock. Either I find a better source of food, or I live turn to turn. Orcish ringmail should be fine now, right? No, it's still not fine? Good God, why? Oh, because I'm not wearing wizardry. Fine, we'll stick with leather. We are training armor, so eventually that's going to be a non-issue. Heroism plus all my training should be enough to take this guy on straight up now, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I still have my hunger issues. I'll just kick your ass, man. You got nothing on me. No, do not switch back to your main weapon. Finish your butchering. Okay, now grab the chunks, and now you can run. And drop whatever you need to make the weight limit. Drop something more than... Oh, you didn't drop it? I said drop it, douche. Also drop the... What weighs the most? Oh, the armor. There you go. Now you're good. Whip out that bad boy and start beating. Because there are 4 of them and one of them is likely to leave a corpse and I'm already holding chunks, I'm gonna berserk right now. Okay, well, none of the things I said happened. Also, the chunks I'm holding, yeah, they're gonna be rotted by the time I actually get hungry again by the looks of it. Still gonna butcher this guy on the off chance that I get to use the meat. Oh, I can kill you straight up now. I know this. Okay, apparently not without using all of my javelins, but eventually I can kill him straight up. Can't do it twice in a row though, so the Mamba is too scary right now. Thank God I'm somewhat stealthy. A less stealthy character would have been forced to engage the Mamba right away. Sacrifice. This whole place is rigged with traps. I would rather let them fall than wander in and fall myself. Especially since the next floor is layer 8, which is stereotypically a difficult floor. Gotcha. Full health? Take on the Mamba. Oh, okay, so Mambas are apparently a lot more difficult for me than the other guy. Regeneration necessary to avoid having to use my other stuff. Drop regeneration now. Quaff Q, Potion of Magic, not useful. ID my new ring. Life protection, again, not very useful. I'm only at hungry status, but I would like to keep it that way, which is why I'm nervous. Okay, with 4 of you here, I can't berserk on account of hunger already. Shit. Alright, poor man's berserk, heroism, and too hungry to go berserk. Why am I trying to go berserk? I want finesse. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, this is still a game over situation if I get into this fight, so we'll blink away. This is better. No, it's not. There we go. This is better. I can fight here. Give me a heal wounds. Before the heroism and finesse all wear off, let's kick some ass. Do we have penetration? Yes. Why don't you use it? Right now. Before you're only attacking one enemy with it. And that regeneration is going to be very useful to sustain me. Okay, that's all of you. Griffin is enough to feed me for the time being. Heal up. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's artifact armor somewhere. I just missed out on. And it's in leather, which I can wear. Resist fire, strength +3, +4 leather. It's a straight upgrade. Thank God. No, not you, Okaru. The random number god. Shout for attention. Bring all of these guys on here while I still have food in my canister. Dex. Sacrifice them all. I just had a demonic upgrade, which I'll have to check in a moment. For the time being, though, suffice it to say that I leveled up. Hoof-like feet, small antenna, steal the life force. No, what was it then? Your feet thicken and deform. Oh, okay, so they turn into straight-up hooves. I probably can't even equip... I still can equip boots, huh? That's just comforting, I guess. I wonder if I'm gonna have... I don't think Centaur Barding would fit even if I had straight-up hooves. It would be like a Minotaur's cloven feet at that point. Okay, finish off the remainder of this floor. I I'm acting like I have food when I don't. I should be a bit more cautious, shouldn't I? Butcher 1. Sack the rest. Because even with a food shortage like I have, there's not a lot I can do about it. Sacrifice you. Alright, we will kill the hound. Unfortunately, it did not give me any food. I'm not carrying any food, but I was carrying... Fuck, okay, so my chunks must have disintegrated. Catablopus, I'm fairly sure is poisoned meat, and even if it isn't, killing one is going to take a lot of food just by itself. I think going to layer 8 at this point would be too dangerous. Because any number of enemies there would require a Berserk out of me, but actually I can afford to Berserk as long as there's food on the field, so yeah, fuck it, going to layer 8. Yeah, see, yaks, for example, will give me food for quite a while. Okay, this many yaks will definitely require a little bit of Berserk action, though. Notice that I turned on Heroism as well, just to optimize my damage and minimize my damage taken. Kill the retreating yaks first. 2 Berserk, of course. Eat, sacrifice, butcher. Okay. There we go. I am now technically competent to continue this floor. However, I have been playing for almost an hour and a half, 2 hours straight, which make this a great time to quit. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I felt bad. Some of the videos I put out earlier this week for MLP were shit. So, or rather, videos I recorded earlier this week were shit. So, felt like doing something a little bit nice to get the taste out of my mouth. And what has emerged was a very, very hard-earned beginning to a demon spawn warper of all things. So, something interesting. Hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. Are glaives one-handed or two-handed? It's two-handed. Okay, this is a little bit much for me, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.